Hi, welcome to Meditation Space, and this is Joey Busuttil, and today we're going to do a very simple meditation that looks at the heart of peacefulness. Anyone can try this, and there's no danger or no experience required. It's as easy to do, and it's an easy position. The first thing I want you to do, as we always do, is just find a relaxed position. Just easy, whatever's easy for you to go to. So don't try to go into some particular position that is not your place of comfort. When we think about the Buddhas, they sit in a particular posture, and it's easy for them. It can also become easy for you if you practice. So it just takes time. But if you can today, I really encourage you not to lie down and just to find a comfortable position on the floor, crossing your legs, where you can focus on your posture. You can focus on the breath traveling right through the body. And don't struggle with the posture now, just let it be and just become comfortable with learning and understanding as you breathe in and breathe out. As you allow yourself to be more and more present and more open to who you are. And as you become more and more connected to that breath, you feel the energy traveling through you. You feel that energy in such a way that it travels throughout your whole body, finding that peacefulness within you, that space, that understanding, without any obstacles or anything to stop you. So just for a moment, just focus us on that breath. Just remind yourself that you've been here before. And just understand as you connect with the heart. And as your eyes are closed, feel that all over the body. Just starting from the legs, feeling whatever there is. And just notice as you progress slowly that if there's any tension there, you allow yourself to breathe into that. If you were to make your leg more tense and then to relax it, you would notice the change, the shift. Just try that, just tighten the muscles and make that tension as intense as possible. Make it go to the peak of pain if possible, and then suddenly just relax so that you can feel just how relaxation can settle there. And just start to do that all over the body, just finding if there's some tension somewhere, maybe the back or the neck, maybe the arms. Whenever you feel that tension, just breathe in and make it more tense, and just because it's tense, just allow it to reach that intensity, and then just notice how easy it is for you to forget and to let go. How easy it is to move from one extreme to another. That's what we're trying to learn, to understand that in life things can be one way, but we can allow ourselves to go another way. And because of the very extreme that are created in the situations, allow there to be a movement to the other extreme, which is the calm. So if you feel tension in the face, then just strain all the face muscles now as possible. Bring it as much as possible to create tension and bring it to its peak, and then just bring it to a point where you can just feel that now there's no more to let go, and then suddenly just relax and just feel that sensation. Seeing all parts of the body as the same. Understanding that the body is controlled by you. Because all of our tensions are in the mind, and as you let the breath travel through the body, and as you allow anything that's tense to soften, you practice how easy it is. And the second thing is when you feel that body has become so much so in an easy posture, don't make much fuss about it. Just feel that the body is relaxed and then forget that the body is there. Because really, when remembering the body is in a sort of tension, and that's why we feel that tension, and that's why we give it so much attention, we make it more and more. So don't make a fuss. Just relax it and forget it. Forgetting is the relaxation. Because whenever you remember too much, that very remembering brings attention to the body. And as the eyes become heavier, just feel now the areas between the armpits, the heart area, the chest. Just feel that. Between those armpits, just bring your total attention, total awareness. Just forgetting the whole body, just focus on the heart area now between the two armpits. And your chest just fills in. And you feel that. And you notice the peace. I sometimes like to imagine that there are golden sparkles of light just floating around me. And as I focus on that moment, the body is relaxed. I let those lights just shine and glow. And even though my eyes are closed, I can feel those little particles of golden light just touching my skin and creating a lovely sensation. And through this, automatically peace begins to happen in the heart. The heart slows down and becomes silent and relaxed and harmonious. When you forget the whole body and bring your attention to one place, the chest, and you consciously feel that one place is being filled with peace, you notice that much peace will happen immediately. There are two areas in the body, particularly the centers where particular feelings can be created consciously. And as you bring the awareness to the armpits, to the chest, the center of the heart, knowing that the heart center is the source of all peace that happens to you. Whatever it is that happens, just know that you connect with this peaceful, wonderful, wonderful place. The heart radiates peace. And that's why people all over the world, without any distinction of religion or country or culture, every race have felt this. They do connect with this someplace, the same place universally, which is the heart, where love arises, wherever you connect with this space. There's no explanation needed. There's just a knowing that there is an energy here. So whenever you think of love, you think of the heart. Really, whenever you are in love, you are relaxed, and because you are relaxed, you are filled with this certain peace. And that peace arises from the heart. So connect and practice this as much as you can. Whenever you are in love, you're in peace. Whenever you are happy, you're in peace. Whenever you find truth, you're in peace. Knowing that whenever you are not in love, you may feel tense or disturbed. So now you can do two things now. You can either send love to the person that you choose to send love to, or you can choose to allow that love to stay with you in this practice today and just feel the love really circulating through you. Either way, giving love away or letting the love stay with you, you know that love will give you that peace. But sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. We know that there will be many disturbances, many moments in our lives that gives us anxiety or tension. But when we practice this method, we can always reduce the time. When we practice, we can bring our minds, our bodies, our breath to this center. And we enter there now into a bound, wonderful place within this understanding. Knowing what to do when we feel tension in the body, how to tighten the body and then to relax and let it go. And when you feel this deep love for oneself, you notice there are no conflicts. When you send your love to those who you love, you do so unconditionally. You find that inner center within yourself, knowing that nobody can exist without their center. We may pretend to be distracted, or we may get distracted, and we may get, in a way, a path that doesn't lead us to our soul, but it is not in the created purpose for us not to have a center. Your essence is the center. Your nature is the center. Your connection and personality is the center. Everything is accumulated by you in the center. Society and the world, they evolve around you, not in you. It is your nurture, not by nature. You know and connect with what you believe to be your center. Happiness is your life. No one's ever seen happiness. They only feel it. We may be a part of that reaction by laughing or by acting in a particular way, but the happiness that we feel inside ourselves comes from the center. It is like a perfume of celebration, giving us permission to enjoy every moment. And when you practice and when you do these sittings, you're giving yourself permission to find the real source. It's as if you're meeting someone inside yourself within your heart, concentrating on the joy, finding that place within you. And that friend that you're meeting is your inner being. There's an awareness that takes place. Sometimes in life we enter the center of a cyclone, and when the desire grips you, you become disturbed. Of course, this is natural, but the desire grips you so much so that your mind starts to waver and you start to notice ripples throughout your body. So in some way you become disconnected, the desire to pull away, the desire to push yourself into another space, especially the future, so you don't have to experience what you're experiencing. You feel disturbed and you are not at ease. And desire is therefore a disease. It is the moods that we create that disturb us and make us see things differently. We all know anger, jealousy, impatience. And these things disturb us. Because anger will cause you in some way to become violent within yourself, either to the object of the mind or the object of the being. And then we move that anger to others. And when we do so, we know that we've disconnected from the true source of love and peace. When we bring the attention back and we bring that focus to our heart, our mind no longer plays games with us because we feel. Remember that nothing in the world, nothing within you can exist without its opposite. For you to know peace, it's also important for you to understand the opposite, the tension, the anxiety. Without it, there is no possibility of it existing. And if there's no center, and we can't bring those two parts together, then there is something missing. As you become more and more accepting of who you are, you become more and more accepting of what your purpose is. You give yourself permission to express and suppress. Expression and suppression are easy. You witness and then you take action. It is important to know that it's okay for you to be all that you are, but you bring yourself back to this space because this is where your truth begins. This is a useful thing, even though it may seem difficult at start. You learn to let go of the disturbance and you forget everything. Just as you may forget that you need to come here. Maybe you're too busy, but you have an opportunity to tell yourself that this is something that you choose to do. Don't wait for the moment or the trauma. Just allow yourself to close the door to anything that's happening in the day and just bring yourself back to this moment. So all we're doing is just bringing ourselves back to that space between the armpits, within the chest, and focusing on the heart. Remember that this is where your calmness, this is where your truth, this is where your peace belongs. Your body doesn't know until you take it there. When you practice, it becomes easier to go there. It'll change your life. It'll allow you to be centered and grounded and become connected with who you are. I want you now to sit in this space in silence. When the music stops, return back to the world. Until next time, be peaceful. Namaste.